Welcome back to Key Talk Media. This your host, Key Talk. Check it out, man. All right. So, Key Talk Society, they definitely try to put us down inside the algorithm, but thanks to y'all, we're back up rising. But I need y'all to make sure y'all keep on hitting that like button for me. It's crucial that y'all hit that like button for me, literally. Anyway, so let's get started. Hey, listen, man. We're going to start out with a little old Martin Luther King, where we're going to mix it in with a little bit of Sexy Red. Now, you may be thinking to yourself, what in the blue hell does Sexy Red and Martin Luther King have in common? Absolutely nothing other than they may be like the same complexion or something like that, right? Well, it does look like Sexy Red decided to post a picture of her and Martin Luther King together. And when I say her and Martin Luther King together, I mean her and Martin Luther King sharing like one last dance together, right? And you can see in it. Oh, let me actually scoot myself over. You can see in this picture right here. You see, that's of course that's the OG, double O, triple OG, Martin Luther King having a one last dance with little old Sexy Red booty hole, pink brown hole, brown. Well, that's how you know how the song goes. But anyways, Sexy Red posted this picture, and it does look like that. What's her name? Like Bernice King, which is the daughter of Martin Luther King, had an absolute issue with it. Now, before I read this, just remember they did say that Martin Luther King had, talking about a few of them things every now and then. Talking about ducking off on his wife, Coretta Scott King, right? They say Martin Luther King was a womanizer and whatever it's called whenever you go cheat on your wife, right? But anyways, aside from all of that, we do know that yesterday was Martin Luther King's day, and today, Sexy Red, she posted that on Martin Luther King Day, right? Well, anyways, let's get to what Martin Luther King's daughter had to say. She came out and she said, "This is intentionally distasteful, dishonoring, deplorable, and disrespectful to my family and my father, who is not here to respond himself because he was assassinated for working for your civil and human rights and to end a war on poverty." So let's break this down. Now, of course, Martin Luther King's daughter coming out and like she doesn't like the fact that Sexy Red is having her image, which of course we know what her image is, ghetto, ratchet, all type of wild, crazy stuff next to someone like Martin Luther King. Now, there are some people that say, hey, actually, Martin Luther King, what he did was actually damaging to the black community because while we was getting beat on side the head, he was talking about don't fight back, have peace, and let's collide everybody together. We all one big family, while at the same time black people get knocked on side their head. Then of course, integration without not just integration, but integration without any type of money, financial integration, right? But it was just like a social integration without any type of financial integration. You can't integrate a people that's completely broke and don't have nothing with integrating them into a community or a group of people that already have all the resources, all the money. I mean, you can't integrate with people like that because then, of course, you just crush yourself. And that's why they say the last thing he said was, "Dang, I felt like I led my people into a burning church." But anyways, aside from all that, people did take issue with what Sexy Red was doing. I'm gonna show y'all my comment section pretty much after I read y'all the next thing that Bernice King actually did post. She doubled back after pretty much the blogs and stuff was posting it and saying, "Hey man, listen, she don't want her dad next to someone like a Sexy Red, who of course people at times look at as like despicable because of her image. Maybe not her personally, she's not like that, but the image that she pretty much portrays, right?" So Bernice King doubled back and said, "Please don't project your thoughts onto me. I don't believe Sexy Red to be a degenerate, ghetto, or trash," even though she did say deplorable. Didn't she? They say this is deplorable. Let's see. Deplorable, yeah, which means pretty much a couple of those words that she said she doesn't believe. It says, "I've spoken out on this in the past about the use and comparison to either of my parents to denigrate other people. I just don't understand this type of use of my father's image on MLK Day, no less, in a way that does not convey what we know to be true about his service and sacrifice. Even if you disagree with him or with his tactics or even believe things about him by people who hated him, why do this?" Obviously, she's talking about taking a picture next to him, right? Now, what I will tell y'all inside of my comment section on Key Talk Media, on the Instagram Key Talk Media, which I'm about to go to literally right now. Y'all was going in on old Sexy Red. Talking about get rid of her. We got to get rid of this girl once and for all. y'all not gonna get rid of her. She been this way since she first came out. Actually, her acting like this is what actually keep her popping and relevant, because she does continuously piss y'all off, even though it's just a picture, an AI picture, right? So let's just read some of the comments. The first comment says, nah, delete that junk, laugh out loud. Very insensitive and disrespectful on many levels. But of course, this generation doesn't see where she's wrong at. I blocked Sexy Red Goofy after I've seen that, laugh out loud. And of course, a lot of laughing emojis, because some people do find some comedy inside of it. However, you do have some people that say that ain't funny. Insensitive, since I didn't hear one person talk about the military killing him and how everyone on that balcony was an informer. The fact y'all think this is okay shows why we're the laughing stock of all the races. And I see why people talk about our race. If she find it disrespectful and that's her father, what would be the problem with deleting it? There's a bigger things to worry about when it comes to her daddy. Oh, see, she know a little something going on. That's not disrespectful. And of course, you have people say that. I want to see who replied. What did she actually do though, laugh aloud? It's just an edited photo of them holding hands. And that is true too, right? But I guess it's just the fact of her being even in the image of Martin Luther King. I guess him looking at her eye, romantically looking at her in her eyes, and then her romantically looking at him in his eyes, and who knows, leave it to the imagination of what could happen next. I think that's why people are saying they find it a little tad bit disrespectful. You know what I'm talking about? It continues and it says, it's about respect. And if she don't respect the daughter, ask then why she don't understand why she needs to. Dr. King is a well-known and respected man. Respect him as you should, or don't post him. It's simple. She can also sue for using that image. So I don't know if she can sue for using that image. I mean, it's just an AI edited image. You would have to sue the person that actually created the image, not the person that actually posted the image. But hey, man, actually, this is America. You can sue for just about anything. That doesn't mean that you're going to actually win, though, right? Anyways, now if we can tell, I'm read a couple more comments, then we'll get to the next topic. It says, I'm with Sexy Red. Do what you want. It ain't like she made the pic. She just posted that, oh, that's pic. Girl, your daddy was out here slaying shit up. So the person, no, he was out here, you know what I'm talking about? Hey, listen, bro, let's just keep it 100. I heard that Dr. King, you know what I'm talking about, Martin Luther King Jr. was out here slanging pipe all around, you know what I'm talking about? I heard Dr. Martin Luther King was slanging so much pipe, you know what I'm talking about, that they had to use that as like some type of blackmailing tactic against it because they was out here slanging pipe. But hey, man, who knows? Could be wrong, could be fake. But do I think it's fake? No, because, excuse me, because they allegedly even got him on like voice recordings and stuff like that. But anyways, I'm sure we'll learn more about that a little later on, because Donald Trump did say that he is releasing all of the documents on Martin Luther King. Anyway, so now aside from that, we got another rapper, you know, talking about another brave rapper. And I say brave because, boy, you got to be brave, because you know the people you trying to sue going to hit that kill switch on you like they're going to probably try to do to Drake. I'm talking about none other than Chris Brown. Chris Brown is the latest rapper to decide that he's going to take his label, which of course is Warner Bros, to court. And he said he's going to take them to court for defamation. Now, what is he going to take him for defamation for? We're about to find out right now. I'm actually going to read to y'all on the TMZ's website. Let me actually make this a full page view for y'all. All right, so why in the blue hell does this keep popping up? I don't want to see that. Okay, cool. There we go. So it says, Chris Brown, I'm not a rapist, sues Warner Bros. For $500 million over docuseries. So obviously, within his docuseries, there was some things about it was things about Chris Brown that he doesn't like, he doesn't think it's true, so he has the right to sue him. He says, Chris Brown is suing the producers behind Investigation Discovery Chris Brown, A History of Violence docuseries, alleging that the project was full of straight up lies. It says, in a new court document obtained by TMZ, the singer accuses Warner Bros. Discovery, Ample, and other individuals behind the series of promoting and publishing defamatory claims against him, even after allegedly being provided with proof that their narrative was false. Now, let me tell y'all something. Drake did do this. Chris Brown is following suit. Maybe more artists will begin to start suing their labels. Do I think this will affect the labels at all? No. I think the labels have a monopoly over all these artists, got them inside of all type of contracts, and will always win in the end. Whether they got to hit that kill switch on you or, you know, put some rumors out about you and ruin your, diminish your image even more, right? It says, not only does Brown state that Jane Doe at the center of the docuseries has been repeatedly discredited, but he highlights he has never been found guilty of any S-related crimes, slamming the docuseries, labeling him as a serial rapist and sexual abuser. He claims they based the docuseries largely on a lawsuit Jane Doe brought against him, adding she later withdrew the suit because it was full of lies. So, if what Chris Brown is saying, it is sounding like that he's going to have a case against them as of right now. It continues and it says, Brown says the producers and Jane Doe chose to disregard fact in order to defame him and his reputation, which he says he spent over a decade repairing ever since the whole Rihanna thing that was actually going on, right? It says the singer claims he's taken accountability for his past mistakes, including the physical assault of ex-girlfriend Rihanna, like I just told y'all, and has grown from them and slams a history of violent producers for pushing an old narrative in the name of fame and fortune. Brown says he's been directly impacted by the docuseries as it takes a toll on his reputation, career, and business opportunities. So he's seeking $500 million, $500 million for y'all that don't know. Hey, he's asking $500 million. We've been sending Ukraine all type of money. You know what I'm talking about? Beg Ukraine is what I call him, which is Beg Zelensky is the president over there, right? $500 million in damages, which he partly plans to donate to victims of sexual abuse and awarded. We've reached out to Ample and Warner Discovery for comment. So far, no word. Now, do I expect Warner Bro and all of them to respond to this? 1,000%. They're going to respond to it. And they're going to respond. I don't know how they're going to respond to it, but they'll respond to it for sure. And when they do respond to it, I'll make sure I get y'all the details. Now, before I do end the video, I want to see if there's anything else that I actually need to talk about with y'all. Let me scroll down a little bit. Oh, yeah, ASAP Rocky. So ASAP Rocky was actually offered a plea deal, and he turned down a plea deal. Now, for those that don't know, ASAP Rocky allegedly shot one of his other ASAP members, and an ASAP member got to snitching on him. Right now, I think there's like even video footage of it. But ASAP Rocky has came out and said that he's gonna take it to trial. He don't want the deal. They tried to give him like 3 years of probation and a 7-year suspended sentence. But ASAP Rocky came out and said, "Nah, I'm gonna take my chances with it." And I'm gonna read this to y'all. Right, it says ASAP Rocky, keep your plea deal. We're going to trial. And there goes ASAP Rocky. I know y'all probably ain't heard nothing from ASAP Rocky in a long time, but this is what he's been up to these days. It says ASAP Rocky. Oh, let me actually make it bigger for y'all. Let me stop that. It says ASAP Rocky is headed to court on gun charges. The Grammy-nominated rapper just turned down a plea deal from LA prosecutors, opting to face a jury trial instead. LA County prosecutors offered him a deal. If Rocky pled guilty to one of the two felony charges, he'd serve 180 days in jail. But he ain't trying to do that. I think him and Rihanna just had a baby. He ain't trying to be away from his baby for no 180 days. It continues and it says, and he get a 7-year suspended sentence with 3 years on probation. But the AR told a judge today he's decided to decline to take the deal. Right, could be sentenced to 24 years in jail. Listen, bro. If ASAP Rocky is found guilty, this nigga going to jail for 24 years. He could be facing 24 years, right, if he's found guilty. We called AR on the way into the courtroom this morning, but he didn't offer a comment. Rocky legal name, Rakeem Mayers, is accused of firing a gun 4 times at a former friend at a hotel in Hollywood in 2021, accompanied by other men. Now, a lot of people's hoping they don't do that boy like Tory Lanez. Of course, Tory Lanez lost his case against firing a gun at Megan Thee Stallion's feet. Some people disagree and think she's capping and lying. Some people think he actually did it. But either way it go, whatever people believe, he was sentenced to about 10 years. And ASAP Rocky is looking at about 24 years right now, right? It continues and it says, as we told you, Terrell Efron, a.k.a. ASAP Relly, part of the ASAP mob, has gone on record claiming Rocky threatened to kill him before he allegedly pulled the trigger that night. Relly was treated at the time of for a minor injury to his hand. So with that being said, let me see if I can scroll down a little bit more. It says, police raided Rocky's home in 2022, shortly after he got back from a trip to Barbados, obviously from piping down Rihanna, who he actually ended up having a baby by, or she ended up having a baby by him. But, he provided the seed for that. Barbados with his partner, Rihanna. The mother of his 2 sons, Rocky, was charged in 2022 with 2 felonies accounts, assault with a semi-automatic firearm. He pled not guilty and was released on bond. So there goes Rihanna, and there goes ASAP Rocky. If anything, just hop on the jet, take off, talking about go ahead and go to Barbados, start your life there. Actually, we may have Dominion over there, so we might be able to get Buddy back. Of course, we got Trump in office. So Trump say, bring him back. Trump will get him out. Oh, actually, speaking of that, I believe didn't Donald Trump get, like free ASAP Rocky not too long ago? Like I think ASAP Rocky got caught up in like a whole nother country or something like that, and Trump came in and like freed ASAP Rocky from where he was at. I believe that did happen, right? I'm gonna go double check real quick before I end the video, but I do believe that actually did happen. If y'all remember that happening, comment in the comment section that y'all remember that ASAP Rocky. Let's see. Donald Trump, because when Donald Trump freed him, he freed him. He was like, something I'll say, rappers. Yeah, he would got, remember ASAP Rocky actually got like locked up in Sweden, and then Donald Trump came and like freed him or something like that, right? I know people probably act like they forget about it, but Trump done, done helped out a few niggas in his he done helped out a few niggas in his lifetime, right? ASAP Rocky, Trump's involvement in a rapper's Swedish assault trial made it a little worse. Wait, what? Hold on. I had no problem saying thank you to the man, especially if he helped me. That's the narrative they pushing, that he got me out. Rapper says in Stockholm, and he didn't free. Should have just said thank you, bro. You ain't done did this, and now you go to jail. Trump ain't finna help you out at all. Anyways, hey man, how do y'all feel about this? So we spoke today about, of course, the whole ASAP Rocky situation. Aside from the ASAP Rocky situation, we also did speak about the whole situation going on with Chris Brown, and then, of course, last but not least, Bernice King, which is the daughter of Martin Luther King, came out and she don't like the what Sexyy Red's been doing to her daddy, and y'all know what I mean, obviously, right, with that AI picture. But anyways, let me know something. Comment down below. Let me know how y'all feel about this entire situation. I'm out.